What are your thoughts on tattoo removal?
I think that it's the person's choice, although I don't see why you spend money on getting a tattoo if you're just going to end up removing it, but it's really their choice if they want to or not.
I just don't think you should get a tattoo unless you know you want it forever.
That's a personal choice for people to make. Honestly, some people feel it's a good idea for them to get something that they don't like or something that they realize doesn't exactly convoy what they're trying to go with. So they have it removed, or they remove it themselves, or they do a cover-up, and that's completely their choice.
I think everyone should have the choice to make their decisions down the road again. I mean, you know, you never know exactly what cards you're going to be dealt, and I think in today's society we're lucky to have some of those options. And, you know, I wouldn't get mine removed, even though I'm not fond of it.
What do you normally do for fun?
I like to play the guitar. I'm a musician and I go to the mall shopping. I draw a lot. I'm on the computer most of the time. Just normal stuff.
I hang out with friends, go camping, snowboarding, shopping, watch movies, just your normal stuff. I've gotten more into like adrenaline type things lately, but I haven't done anything crazy.
I'm usually hanging out with either my friends or my girlfriend, or I'll go play some video games at home. I really don't go out very much because I work 40 hours a week and it's draining.
Hanging out, drinking beer,
Hunting tail.
getting tattooed.
We do regular things too that normal people do. We go fishing, camping, riding dirt bikes.
Some of us are gainfully employed. Some of us are non-gainfully employed. So the ones that are non-gainfully employed sit around writing music most of the time. Anyhow.
Don't look at me.
So,
Or going to college full time.
Oh!
Yeah,
Yeah,
college.
student.
Student.
Yep.
So do you have any advice for people who are looking to get a tattoo?
If you're thinking about getting a tattoo, just take your time to think about it. I have a lot of friends who decided to get a tattoo and got it that day. I think you should at least give it a week, if not months and years. But pretty much, other than that, go for it. Just make sure that it's not going to hold you back in any aspects of life. But they're fun.
Research. If you're going to get a different language, make sure you know what it is. Don't just ask the tattoo artist. I have a friend in high school that decided it'd be a really cool idea to get Spirit of Fire in Chinese put on his arm. Well, we decided to go and ask the Chinese Foreign Exchange student what it meant, so one of my friends now has potting soil in Chinese on his arm.
Absolutely. Whether they want it or not. When you're getting a tattoo, much like getting a piercing or anything like that, you're going off at this split second in your life. You don't know what is going to happen down the road, whether you're going to have kids who are going to judge you on it or feel uncomfortable because of the choice of a design you may have made. You don't know what job you may walk into. And the other part is your body doesn't remain how it is all the time. Skin sags, we put on weight, we lose weight, things droop. And generally, a tattoo that looks hot at 20 years old is going to look a little droopy at 40.
So what do you think of employees or potential employees that have tattoos?
It depends on the scenario. You would never know that I have a tattoo or where my tattoo is. So in that case, it doesn't really matter. Unfortunately, much as it is a form of expression, it is a very judged form of expression. In today's society, you're dealing with people who also are used to people coming to work in a suit and tie, that don't understand the generation of expressing yourself. Unfortunately, my job is to serve the masses, and I need to choose employees that make my customers the most comfortable. In this particular business, there is a certain standard that a lot of people are after, and I have to adhere to it.
Do you think your look influences your listeners?
I would say some, probably the younger crowd.
Maybe.
The crowd that's not quite old enough to have them yet.
A lot of our listeners are tattooed up anyways, so.
Yeah.
I remember when I was younger, though, you know, you got to listen to the bands that had tattoos and all that. I think that's kind of what, you know, what sold me on getting a tattoo.
D, what's selling you on never getting a tattoo?
Well, all you guys have tattoos and I don't, so
You gotta grow a beard.
Oh, you're a nonconformist is what it is.
obviously I stand out from the rest of the crowd, other than I'm wearing mostly black.
Do you think your tattoos affect the outlook of the band?
I would say it does. I mean, it you know, kind of fits the image, even though some of us, you know, didn't have tattoos before we were in the band. I think it definitely fits, you know, the rock and roll appearance and look that
Sexy.
you take on. Yeah, a lot of women definitely like them. A lot of guys think they're tough looking.
I thought you were gonna say a lot of guys like them too.
If I was talking about you,
Yeah,
pretty color.
I think it looks cool.
Yeah. People would come see us with or without them, I guess.
Yeah, there's your answer.
Yeah, there it is.
The music's good, the tattoos don't matter.